So the one thing that I think is very prevalent, and I don't know that any filmmaker today would disagree or have a different take on it, is that Hollywood constantly and consistently learns the wrong lessons. Obviously, one of the most clear examples, I think, is the concept or idea that, hey, Marvel and Disney put out this thing that took, 20 plus odd years or however long, or 22 movies in 11 years. To do the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and so DC Comics comes out and goes, oh, well, we obviously need to go out and do a thing, and poof, next thing you know, they're doing Justice League and whatnot. And so, again, wrong lessons being learned. Instead of learning, oh, hey, superhero, a cinematic universe takes time to build, everybody wants to just jump right into it. And you have that example with Universal's Monsters Cinematic Universe and some others. But at the end of the day, the other issue that you have is, what are the right lessons to be learned? Well, I know that right now there is a glut of reboots, requels, and the like that are suddenly coming out. Why are we constantly taking these bad ideas and regurgitating them? None of our kids, none of the current generation remembers half the stuff that we're trying to reboot or requelize. We do for nostalgia's sake. But at the end of the day, it's not going to improve the outlook of the industry if all we're doing is putting things out that are going to last for a week or two. Because right now, again, all these reboots and requels, unless you're reimagining them somehow in a unique and original way, makes very little sense. I just saw a promo for Netflix's Jingle Jangle for their new Christmas thing coming out this year. That's brilliant. That feels very much like having learned the right lessons for once. And of course, who does it? Netflix, a streaming service. So right now, I feel like the lesson that needs to be learned is that you have an audience, and now you have the issue that audience is controlled, meaning they can't all go out to theaters. So you need to reevaluate a lot of what you're doing. The idea of original storytelling does exist, and people want to see it. So focusing your energy on things that are that pre-exist. Hey, I, like everybody else, want to see the characters I love put onto the big screen, either on television or in film, but that doesn't change the fact that I also want to see some original stuff as well. And I think that once Hollywood begins to learn that lesson, that'll finally be the correct lesson.